Hey everyone, I'm Alex. Thanks for clicking and welcome to this lesson on 30 common imperatives that you can use in your daily life. So for this video, I wanted to focus on the short phrases we hear everywhere. So these are phrases you will hear at the bank, at the grocery store, in your own home, in movies, on television. Anywhere you can think of, we use these short, brief imperatives. Now, before I begin, I want to mention this is different than the 30 phrasal verb commands video that I made in the past. If you enjoyed this video and you want to hear some other imperatives, some other commands that you can use in English, but which are a little more challenging because they have an idiomatic element to it, check out the link attached to this video for 30 phrasal verb commands. This is 30 imperatives for daily life. There will be very little idiomatic language in this. It's very clear what each word means. Okay, so let's start. Let's do it. Let's go. Those are two of the first imperatives. So let's do it. Why not? Let's go. So you know what this means. If you're leaving on a trip, someone will say, come on, let's go. Or let's do it. Do you guys want to go for lunch? Yeah, let's do it. So let's is like let us. It's inviting everyone, right? It's making a suggestion to let's do it. Let's go. Let's leave. Let's make this happen. Next, come here. Now, this obviously you can use in a lot of different contexts, specifically with children or with people in your daily life, other adults, other teenagers, other 20-somethings. So you can say, hey, come here, right? You're there. I want you to come this way. So come here. Next, if you're at a restaurant, the person who you meet at the entrance to the restaurant or the server might say, follow me. It means like, come with me. Now, they might also say, come this way, please, or come right this way. You don't have to say come in this situation necessarily. You could say come this way or come right this way, but you can also say, or you might also hear, this way, please. The implication is follow me. Or right this way, which means come this way, come, follow me. All right, so next time you're at a restaurant and you hear right this way, you won't feel confused, right? Or you hear this way, please, or follow me, you will know what it means. It means come in this direction with me. Next, keep doing what you're doing, okay? So if someone is working on something and they're doing a good job on it, you want to encourage them or you want them to continue in the same manner, in the same way, you can say, yeah, just keep doing what you're doing, okay? Next, keep going. This means, again, continue. Just continue moving forward, keep going. So this could be, you're telling a person who is driving and you're in the passenger seat and they say, do I turn left? Do I turn right? And you say, no, keep going. Okay, like continue driving straight, okay? Next, wait. Okay, so wait, this just means stop where you are. And you can say, wait here, wait there. You might hear this in a doctor's office or a dentist's office, probably with a please at the end of it or at the beginning of it. So please wait here, please. Please wait over there, okay? Or please wait in that room. Next, hold it. Okay, so hold it I put an asterisk because it has a couple of different contexts. One, hold it can mean, whoa, stop, wait, hold it. I don't understand what's going on, or I'm confused, or what you said is really like shocking to me or interesting, and you say, whoa, hold it, wait, stop, okay? Now, hold it can also mean literally. Like here, hold this, hold that. Means like if you have a phone and you say, oh, hold on a sec, I need to do something. And you can say, can you hold this for a second? Hold this, hold it. Or hold the elevator. This means like, the person is coming and they might say, hold the elevator. And you say, oh, okay, I'm going to hold the elevator for the person. Next, stay still. Stand still. Don't move. Stay right there. These are all different ways to say, don't move, okay? So like, stay still. Maybe you're in a situation where you're on safari and you're trying to see an animal, or you're in a forest and you see a bird and you don't want the bird to fly away. So you tell your friend who's with you, you have a camera, and you say, shh, 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 stand still. Stay still. Don't move. You will scare the bird away. I want to get a good picture. Or stay right there, okay? So you're telling people, commanding people to just stop moving in this situation. Next, try again. Why don't you try again, okay? Or try one more time. So maybe you're sending an email and for some reason the email bounces back or the email doesn't get sent properly. You might tell your friend, something is wrong with the Wi-Fi. Just try again. Maybe it will work now. Try one more time. You can also say, stop right there. So this is similar to, again, don't move. But if someone's coming your way and you say, whoa, 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 stop right there, okay? Next, how about try it, right? So you can tell someone who, there's a new food or something, and you just want to tell them to sample it. You can say, try it. Why not, right? It might be good. You might like it. You can also use try it to talk about activities. Try it. Help me. Help is a very useful imperative, right? So if you're carrying something heavy, can you help me? Or help me, please. All right, or help him, help her. If you're a teacher, you could say to one student, oh, you're done? Vanessa, help him, please. Or help Katie, please, right? So you hear this all the time. Help that person, help her, help me. Give it to me. Give it to her, give it to him. So this means pass what you have to someone else. So maybe I need a pencil, and you say, okay, you have a pencil. Okay, give it to me, right? It's my turn, or I'm next. I need what you have. Give it to me, please, or please give it to me. Okay, next, click, tap, or scroll. So this is on your phone, on your laptop, on your desktop computer, depending on if it's touch or not, right? You can say, click here. Oh, click there. Tap here. Scroll there, okay? So scroll, you can also use, scroll left, scroll right, scroll up, scroll down. Another one is swipe, right? So swipe is whoosh, whoosh. I don't have it written here, but it's a bonus. S-W-I-P-E, swipe, right? Swipe right, swipe left, etc. So in the middle, we have be quiet, right? So you want people to turn down the volume in the room, like shh, 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 be quiet. Stop that. Stop it, right? So this is something that I say to my children very frequently. If they are misbehaving or if they are fighting or arguing with each other, like, girls, stop that. Stop it, okay? So a very common imperative that you might hear. In addition to stop that, and say, don't do that, okay? Or don't do it. So here you're trying to discourage people from doing something. Okay, don't do that, right? Stop walking up the stairs. They probably don't understand you. Maybe if they're a year and a half old, they're a baby, right? Don't do that. Stop that. Okay, very common. Be careful. It's like you're walking somewhere and maybe the road is not very steady, is not very stable. and you know this road and you know this sidewalk that you're walking with your friend, you tell your friend, hey, be careful here. Okay, so be careful means pay attention, which is next, right? Pay attention, focus your attention, look around, identify any danger around you, right? So pay attention, don't lose your focus. Next, we have ask him, ask her, ask them, ask your teacher, right? So why don't you ask that person? If you are in a theme park, right, or you're in a grocery store and you don't know where something is, you say, hey, where is that big monster ride or whatever roller coaster that I'm looking for? And you see someone who works in the park and you say, excuse me, where is that? Your friend will tell you, oh, ask him. He knows where that is, or maybe she knows where that is, right? So ask, very useful. Next, let go. Let go of that. Let go of it. Let go means to release something. So something is like, clenched in your hand, or you're holding something and someone else will say, let go of it, let go of that, right? So you're holding something and your friend wants it, someone in your family wants it, and they say, come on, let go of that, let go of it. Leave it, okay? So this means don't touch it. You can say, leave it here, leave it there, leave it on the table, right? So you can have a bottle, say, just leave it there. Or if a friend comes to your house and they're carrying a big bag and they say, oh, where can I put this? And you say, just leave it there. Put it in the corner, right? So leave it in the corner. And speaking of put, it's right here, put, right? So put is the act of like transporting the object into the place. Leave just means like let it rest in that area, okay? So leave it, put it here, put it there, etc. Now, the little difference, the grammatical difference between leave it and put it, leave it can stand on its own. You can say, just leave it. Don't touch it. You can also say leave it here, leave it there, etc. Put it, you can't just say put it. You have to tell the person where to put it, right? So put it here, put it there, put it on the top shelf, wherever it may be. Whew. So those were 30 everyday imperatives that you can hear in daily life, that you can use now in daily life. Let's review them one more time. You guys listen and repeat to practice the pronunciation and to get this, into your long-term memory. Watch this video a few days from now too, and it'll stick better. So let's try. Let's do it. Let's go. Come here. Follow me. This way, please. Right this way. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep going. Wait here. Hold it. Stay still. Stand still. Don't move. Stay right there. Be quiet. Stop that. Don't do that. Hey, there's an airplane flying over. Be quiet. We're just going to wait for it to fly by. Is it going to listen to me if I say like, be quiet? Come on. Quiet. Okay, so stop that. Okay, go. All right. Don't do that. Listen and repeat. Be careful. Pay attention. Ask him. Let go of that. Leave it here. Put it there. Try one more time. Stop right there. Try it Help him. Give it to me. Click here. Okay, perfect. Now, if you'd like to test your understanding of this material, please go to engvid.com and check out the quiz that is attached to the video. So, click on that engvid link, go to engvid.com, click on those answers. It's all multiple choice, and let me know how you do on the quiz. And if you want to see more videos from me, of course, you can keep going to engvid.com, or you can check me out on YouTube, where don't forget to subscribe to my channel, click the like button, share this with everyone you know, and tell them how awesome this was. So till next time, thanks for clicking.